It's been a disappointing week for all South African football lovers, especially those invested in the Bafana Bafana national team.
Especially you.
Well, yeah, we're not going to play that game, but yeah, let's group us into all South Africans. We're all disappointed. And at the time of recording, which is Wednesday morning, Molefi Ntseki is still on Bafana Bafana's payroll.
Which is shocking. I mean, for me, he should have been sacked straight after the game on Sunday.
That was, for me, half-time.
Exactly. It was shocking. And there are strong rumors that he refused to resign. I mean, I don't understand Molefi Ntseki. I don't understand why he's refusing to resign. I mean, this is a coach who admits that he failed the mandate, he failed to qualify, he failed the nation. And if he loves Bafana Bafana and if he loves the country and wants to see us progress in the future, I mean, he should step down, and that's the right thing. That's what failures do. You can't admit you failed, and next thing you don't want to resign.
Well, the famous quote saying is, "Love is blind." So maybe he loves the country too much that the fact is he doesn't see the wrong that he did, or perhaps admitting to it, perhaps you feel like he can fix it.
I mean, this is somebody who said he can win the World Cup with the Bafana Bafana. I mean, how can you win the World Cup?
I feel like he needs testing, like something other than like coaching testing.
Yeah, but truth is, he shouldn't have been appointed in the first place. I mean, his CV is not worthy of any national team, especially a big nation like Bafana Bafana. I know a lot of people are saying we are not a footballing nation. And I think it's all because of the administrations and the fights that's going on and the corruption. But truth of the matter, we are a footballing nation, and we've got a lot of resources, and with the right people, I think we still can be one of the best in Africa. But I mean, at the moment, we can't even qualify for an AFCON when half of the continent have qualified. I mean, it's really embarrassing.
Teams like Ethiopia, Mauritania,
Comoros, and
I mean,
things
that's
like
depressing.
That. Yeah, 24 countries have made it out of 52. I mean, that's really embarrassing.
Yeah, but the football nation is at home. Yeah, it makes sense. And, we both on this hashtag Ntseki out, but
yeah, definitely.
In terms of potential replacements, who should Bafana Bafana look at? Because you mentioned us having all the resources and having the know-how on how to get to the top, but how do we implement it?
Look, I mean, firstly, I mean, it's not only a Molefi Ntseki problem. I think there's a big problem at ESAFA that needs to be sorted. I mean, if you look at other federations, I mean, after a certain period, they vote for president. For example, president will be voted for 4 years, and then after that, we go to our elections, we review how did you do in the last 4 years. That's the president of an organization. That's how it should be. But it hasn't been the case here in South Africa. We do not vote. He's been there for a very long time, and that's why, I mean, when the cabinet is so comfortable, they know their job is not on the line, they're not reporting to anything, they'll never ever be accountable, So those are the things also that need to be sorted. We look at the under 23, we look at the under 20s as well. What's the structure there? I mean, there are a lot of football people whom you can ask, who's the coach of your under 20, who's the coach of your under 23? They don't even know because of the structure that's there. I mean, people don't even know who's the assistant of Bafana Bafana, It's been like that since about Baxter. So there's a lot that needs to be fixed, not only the Molefi Ntseki, but there's a lot that needs to be fixed at USAF.
But realistically speaking, obviously, let's look at the short-term plans and what we can fix like right now, because I'm sure Vision 2022 is something they surprisingly still set their targets on. But short-term fix, who do we change? Because obviously we both agree Ntseki out, but who comes in?
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one. There are
a local coach, or it has perhaps to be a Carlos Queiroz, so
it has to be a local coach. But I mean, the only local ones that are there that can change things, maybe somebody like Upitso, a big name, Umuntu, who has that voice, and then they'll listen to him, But yeah, apparently USAF are broke. They don't have the money to afford big coaches like Upitso or even Ukavin Hunt, So it's really confusing. So I really don't know what's
really a depressing topic. Are you happy that club football's coming back? As you can see, I'm happy with the shirt, the hair,
everything. So is it you buzzing or?
No, well, I got a Suffolk and Kaiser Chiefs in CAF
Continental football. You're supporting South African teams in the Champions League.
Yeah, of course. And you? It seems like you're not.
No, it's a good one. I mean, after what Bafana Bafana did, I'd like to see all our teams progress into the next stages, progressing out of the group stages. I mean, it would be good. It would show some people that we actually are a footballing nation, and it would bring some hope, I mean, it would be embarrassing that Bafana Bafana out and only Sundowns progress. We don't want to see things like that. I think Chiefs, your club, they've also got a very good chance. I mean, if they
as of today.
Yeah, if they beat Iwaidad, which, I mean, playing at home, they should be beating Iwaidad. The only thing.
You think so?
At home, I mean, should be winning games like that, or at least drawing.
You sound like me and Bafana Bafana last week.
But I mean, Iwaidad, even against the Sundowns here, they weren't winning their games. They were drawing. I'm not comparing Chiefs or Sundowns.
Seems
at the
like
moment.
You are.
No, I'm not. But even the 4-0 game, I still think Chiefs played very well. Yes, it was a neutral venue, but now you're playing at home. The first mistake they did was to play the game at 6 o'clock. I mean, why that they love playing at night, always play 3 p.m. They don't like those kind of fixtures. They don't like playing during the day. So use your home ground to full advantage. But now, when you're playing at night at 6, I mean, you're playing it in their favor.
And then lastly, sticking to CAF Champions League football, Sundowns actually traveled to Sudan, to wipe away the Bafana Bafana tears, as they say. You're confident on Sundowns picking up maximum points against Al Hilal?
Well, the fact that the Sundowns have qualified, I mean, it will be a tricky one. I mean, they've got so many games to play. They've still got in Nedbank Cup against the Orlando Pirates, which is not easy. So we don't know how they'll approach the game. Is it time? Maybe they rest some of the players, give the other players a chance, like your Ricardo Costas and all of that. It would be nice to see them getting a Champions League experience where there's no pressure as well. So it's a tricky one. But if they come with the normal team that they've been playing in the Champions League, then hands down, I'd say Sundowns win. But if they do rotate, which is also a good thing to do at the moment.
I'll still say comfortable victory for Sundowns, actually.
I wouldn't say comfortable victory. I mean, yes, those players are still very good. They deserve to be a team, Mamelodi Sundowns. But I wouldn't say comfortable victory because there's still going to be that little bit of nerves in them, players like Abu Kwas playing for the first time in away game. It won't be as it was going to be with the normal team that has been playing in Champions League for the longest time, like your Onyangos and your Zwanes and things like that.
Well, if Kwas does play, let's hope he doesn't get tested. But yeah, that's the thoughts of Banele Pikwa and myself, Jesse Nagel. Tune in for more content next week, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Banele? Until next week.
Sharp.
I'm Makosi for life. For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.